So here's what I mean by anti-routine. And this is, I mean, looking at people who make millions of dollars, billions of dollars, people across different, sports who are winning, just across anything. This is what people are actually doing to get more, to win more in life. And I got the anti-routine part from the title of one of Alex Hormozi videos, and I just thought it was pretty cool because it applies to this point. And this is something I've experienced myself and applying myself. And I mean, for those who don't know me, my name is Mahyar, and the reason I have this channel is to share my progress and things that I've personally used in my life to go from being raised in a third world country most of my life. I was raised in Iran for the first 15 years of my life, to now making more money, having better relationships with people, having better health, and just having a better life. And the stuff I share in this video, or these videos, if you check out any of the videos on my channel, is I share stuff that's proven, that I've actually implemented. I've also shared with a few other people. They've implemented, they got results, so then I'm sharing it here. So the concept of anti-routine. So this is pretty interesting, because I was one of those people who I used to look up different videos of what's the best routine, what are the routines of billionaires, what are the routines of this and that. And first of all, I wouldn't fully apply any of it, because when I would apply, I would always fail, because it's someone else's life. Like, how could you take someone else's life routine? Like, their routine is based on their life. So if someone, let's say their life is like they have kids, they're running multi-million, billion-dollar business, all that stuff, how can I apply their routine to my life when I have no kids and I'm not at that level making billions of dollars yet? So it just doesn't make sense. And plus, it's not what they are doing at the level where they already have the results. It's what did they do to get there. And that's what they obviously don't share with you, because they don't want you to get on that level, So the concept is, instead of, and it's very simple. So instead of what is it that you can implement, what is a new routine you could apply, ask yourself, what are the things you're currently doing that you know for a fact is keeping you from making more money and getting the things you want. So for me, it was, let's say, watching too much movies, like during the day, not at night. Like at night when I'm, work 10, 12 hours in the day and already tired, all that. At night, not talking about that, but I'm talking about randomly when I haven't done much throughout my day, and I start watching movies in the middle of my day, watching a lot of Instagram Reels, those YouTube short videos throughout the day. So I was like, okay, I know for a fact the more I watch of these things, the less willpower I have to go and build a business. And there's a bunch of science behind all this. I'm pretty sure, I've watched videos here and there, but I haven't memorized all the science to come explain it to you. But the more you watch, for example, Instagram Reels, the dopamine hit you get from that, it actually messes you up in terms of I'm just looking at where I need to turn. It actually messes you up in terms of what you naturally produce, the dopamine you naturally produce, right? And so, yeah, I need to be here. So that's why you don't have less willpower. So I was like, okay, if I just make that a lot less, if I push all of that towards the end of my day, of if I want to watch it and whatnot, let me do it at the end of my day, so I can focus on doing money-making activities. And what's interesting is when you stop doing the things that you know for a fact aren't bringing you closer to the results you want, and replace it with the things that you know you want. Like if you want to make more money and you have a business, what do you need? You need leads. So if you're not doing something in your day to generate leads, then magically you're not going to make sales. And if you, let's say, work a job and you're trying to quit your job, and you're not spending at least 4 hours a day building your business on the side, or something, 2 hours, 1 hour, whatever it is, if you're spending 0 hours on your business and expecting that to replace your job, then it's not going to magically happen, right? So what I've seen, I've met people making millions of dollars, like a lot of money, and I asked them like what they did. They start telling me the things that they stopped doing. which was interesting because at first I didn't really understand it, but that's why I didn't apply for a while. But then when I watched the Alex Hormozi video, it like all clicked. I was like, oh shit, I've heard all of this before. I just never understood it or applied it. But yeah, they started telling me about the stuff that they wouldn't do, or they would look at the stuff I would do and they're like, yeah, I wouldn't do that if I were you. And so another example is, for example, if I used to receive a text, I used to think that I have to reply immediately to that text. But then replying, I mean, I get a lot of texts, so replying to those texts would take a bunch of my time that I'm not putting towards my goals, towards what I need to accomplish. And I was giving all that time away to texting. So when I started putting more time to myself and then just putting a time in my day where, let's say I respond to text during that time, it's like I just got a lot of time back to put towards doing what I need to do. So if you think about it, it actually makes your life easier in the sense that you don't have to worry anymore of, oh shit, what routines do I need to create? Just look at your life and write down, like one thing I did, one exercise, I took a small notebook, journal type thing, and every day I would carry it with me for I did it for maybe 5 days or something. I would have a pen on the journal too, and I would carry it with me everywhere, and anything that I would do, I would write it down. Like if I checked my phone, I would say from this time to this time, checked phone. If I would hop on a call, I would say this time to this time, did a call. If I would spend time on Instagram, I would say this time, Instagram, right? And when I started tracking, at first of all, that took me a while to overcome the resistance of just doing that, because I knew deep down I was spending a lot of time doing shit I didn't need to do, and I was just wasting time, but I didn't want to see it on paper in front of me. So when I actually started writing it down and started seeing it for real, like where and how much I was wasting my time, then I naturally stopped doing those things. And so when I naturally stopped doing the things I was wasting my time and I have free time, I was like, now I could go do more of the things that I know will bring me results. It was that simple, and that became my routine. Obviously there's more details, and I don't have to go into all the details, but if you want more support on like understanding of, okay, but how do you like now bring that into your calendar of like, now how do you create a routine every day of the things you should be doing and not the things you should not be doing, then you could just hit me up on Facebook or something. In the description, the links to my social media, or you could just look up my name and you could reach out and I guess DM me the word routine or anti-routine, and then we could hop on a call chat and see where and how I could help you with that. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. So if you got, first of all, in the comments, always share like what you get out of it, because that helps me see, okay, what helps you the most. And you could also comment what type of content you want to see. Is there a specific topic? Is there a specific point you need advice on in your life? You could type that or post that in the comments, and then I may make a video about whatever you need support on. Also like the video and subscribe, because that helps the algorithm, so more people who need to hear this, who need to apply this, can also watch this as well, just like how you found the videos because someone else liked it or shared it. Share it with any friends. If you see, okay, they're struggling with coming up with routines or all that, you can share this with them. But yeah, check out any other videos on my channel, but more so what I care about is you going and applying one thing you take away from this. And if you watch this far, just type the word anti-routine in the comments so I see who are the people watching all the way. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.